gone skinny dipping. I'd be completely naked, swimming around. It felt so good. Just in the water. Kissed more than one person in 24 hours.
I've kissed like 4 people total.
Played Spin the Bottle. You've never played Spin the Bottle?
I don't think so.
Have you ever played 7 Minutes in Heaven?
No.
Have you lived after 10 years old? Oh, we played every game that would get us to make out with chicks.
Of course you did.
Yeah. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be playing
Never Have I Ever.
I don't know if I know a lot of these answers.
I feel like I'm going to learn a few
yourself.
things about you.
Alright, you
Should
ready
I be
to jump
scared?
in? No, you don't have to be scared.
Okay.
I mean, I might love you less after this, but I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. You ready?
Yeah.
Never have I ever broken a bone.
Have not. I've only fractured a bone. What have you broken?
My nose and
Oh yeah.
I got a boxer's fracture.
Dan broke his nose on our first date. The day of our
Not
first
on
date.
our first date, before our first date.
Oh,
In a
yeah.
flag football tournament. Alright, how about never have I ever Googled myself?
Remember when we Googled ourselves in the
Oh,
RV?
yeah, that's right. We found
our-
out that we're worth way more money than we have.
Right?
Which
I
was
like,
pretty
dang.
exciting. I found out that I share a name with the president of PETA. A little bit opposite of me.
Because Dan is a hunter, so.
Never have I ever drank from the bathtub. You drank from the bathtub?
When you were a kid, you didn't
Okay,
drink
like
tea?
as a kid.
Like I'm just gonna go take a bath and sip from it?
I don't know, you
Or
brush
from
your
the
teeth in the
faucet?
shower.
I drink from the faucet if
You
I'm in the
brush your
tub.
teeth in the shower, so that's
Love
like
it.
you like stand there and you
Yeah.
let the water go in your mouth. That's I mean it's
Bathtub.
not drinking from the
Like,
bathtub.
but not like the tub.
Yeah,
one.
like as a kid,
Yeah.
everybody's done that.
Oh, well you made it seem like it was.
Thought you were kind of weird for a second. Peed my pants, and now we're not talking as a kid, okay? We're talking a little bit older.
I almost put poop in my pants.
I don't know how to answer this one. Okay, you go. I'll have to explain.
I mean, I have. Pregnancy, laughing, sneeze. I can't even count.
I have not peed my pants as an adult. There have been times where I didn't shake it enough after going to the bathroom and a little dribble came out after I put it back in
As an adult.
as an adult. But I have not like soiled my pants. Gone skinny dipping.
When have you? With the guys, at guys' night?
I used to skinny dip all the time.
Like as if it was just a casual thing
We had
you
a
did?
pool growing up, so if nobody else was home, I'd be completely naked, swimming around. It felt so good. Just swimming laps, just in the water.
I have. With my cousins and my sister years ago. Like we were
It was a
children.
family affair,
It wasn't a family affair like that, but I
but
just
you were all
remember being
naked
a
together
quick,
in the water.
I just remember being a quick thing that we just jumped in. Now that you're talking,
Just
about
'cause
it, it's weird.
It does sound very weird. But you were just like, oh, this would be funny. We
Yeah.
should jump in naked.
Yeah, like think
Okay.
of Canyon's age or something. I don't know. how
Oh, these
old
are all as a kid.
Well, it's have I or
We
have I
gotta
not?
like preface like after the age of 12.
I'm just out here 14 years old skinny dipping.
I don't know. Creeped on an ex on social media.
You have?
Yeah.
I have. Just because you're curious, like what they're up to in life, like what they're doing.
Since we've been married.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I
I think the
agree,
only
that
exes
sounds
I've
weird.
creeped on since we've been married were because you were curious who all my exes were.
Yeah, we did.
So he sat there the
I
whole
was
day.
like, who are your exes? Let's like see what they're up to.
But I haven't
nowadays,
just
what
like
they
sat
look
by
like.
myself and creeped on my exes.
Oh yeah. I mean, this was like 3 years ago, I think.
Been on a blind date.
I don't think I have.
I have.
In your adult life or your childhood?
No. These are all in my adult life, you
You
crazy.
said to preface.
I went to church with this couple
Mm-hmm.
that were super cool. I would always go over there for
Okay,
lunch.
talking about.
And I got there, and there were these 2 college-age girls there, and I was like, well, they're kind of cute. And anyways, they start like introducing us, and they're like, oh, Dan meets so-and-so, and then they're like, she plays basketball. Dan, you play basketball, right? And I was like, yeah. And they're like, oh, so there'll be plenty to talk about when you're married. And I was like, what? Like we had just met like 5 minutes ago. They set us up on like a lunch blind date.
Blind brunch.
So I haven't gone on just like me and one other person blind date, but that was kind of like the start of
Okay.
the blind date. I had a crush on a teacher.
I don't
Oh.
think there are any good-looking guy teachers that
I need to do like times 8.
Daniel!
I had a bunch
I guess, yeah, as a
I had a
young
bunch
kid.
of teachers that were good looking.
Name one.
Miss Kubley.
You remember?
She technically wasn't my teacher. I think
You
she
would,
was
like,
my
go to her
sister's
class?
teacher. And I remember the first time I saw her, I was walking down the hall and I was staring so hard at her as she walked past that I ran into a wall. Like just clean into a wall.
Oh my gosh,
And
that's really
yeah,
funny.
I thought like this is the hottest woman to ever live. Played Spin the Bottle. You've never played Spin the
I
Bottle?
don't think so.
Have you ever played 7 Minutes in Heaven?
No. I didn't like go to a
Have you
bunch
ever
of
played
parties.
Truth or Dare?
Yeah, with like friends. Or like when I was little, I think it was with like girlfriends.
Have you lived after 10 years old? How old are you? Oh, we played every game that would get us to make out with chicks.
Of course you did.
Yeah. Kissed more than one person in 24 hours.
I've kissed like 4 people total.
Snooped through someone's phone.
I have.
I don't know.
Yours.
My phone, just to make sure.
Yeah, you know, just in case.
Even though you're the one that's looking up your exes?
That was like out of curiosity.
That's what everybody says.
And I was just wanting to be like, make sure you're good.
Alright, snuck into a movie theater.
Apparently haven't lived when you're making out with girls.
I bet you we snuck into multiple movies the days that I made out with multiple girls.
You wouldn't pay?
So sometimes we would. Sometimes we would go to a movie and then go to another movie right after that.
Oh,
movie
and just
ended.
like room hop?
Oh yeah.
And just keep making out every room you go?
Yeah. Gotten an unexpected piercing.
I have.
What?
It's not as exciting as you thought.
No, you were 3?
So I had my first piercing, and then I went back one time for a second, and while I was doing my second on each, I got a third.
Oh.
So I technically have 3, 2, and then a cartilage. But I only wear the one. So it was
Yeah, why not? Are the other ones healed up?
My second ones are, and my cartilage isn't.
You should totally start wearing more earrings.
Okay.
If you were all pierced and tatted, whoo! Okay, shoplifted.
Oh, okay. Unknowingly, I did.
That doesn't count. That's not shoplifting.
Can I explain myself?
Did you
'Cause
go
I wanna
back and
feel like-
apologize? That's not shoplifting.
I don't think I did. When we were at Target when I was younger, you know when you like forget to ring things in and it was at the bottom of the cart in the very back you don't see, and then when we were loading the car there was the headband that I really wanted that my mom told me no, but we didn't ring it in. I think I actually did bring it back. What were you, like 22?
No, not 22, but in high school we were idiots and we would just go
Babe.
take stuff that we didn't have any business taking.
I'm really glad you didn't go to juvie.
We would
or
go to
something.
church on Sunday and then go to the mall and shoplift after
Would you ask for
church.
forgiveness?
Oh yeah. You'd feel guilty by the time youth group happened on Sunday night, but you'd be wearing new pants and shoes and belts.
That's so bad.
Had a run-in with the cops. You have?
Yeah, did you know that?
No?
It was like middle school. Me, sis, and our friends that were both sisters our same ages. We were staying at their house and their parents were gone and we made Play-Doh. And it was a little bit more runny. It was like the cornstarch stuff that hardens when you throw it. And my sister's friend had this bright idea to throw it at a car. So we went out in the front yard and behind a bush, and right when a car came back, we threw it and the car like slammed on its brakes and we're like, oh crap. So we like run in the backyard, get on top of the roof, and are like watching as the person standing out there called the cops. They just gave us like a little warning, but it was enough to scare me to never want to do something again.
I've had a bunch of run-ins with law enforcement, whether it's game wardens out in the field,
Oh, yeah.
like somebody calls because they heard something. We had people like they would call all the time when we were hunting in Colorado because of where we were hunting. It was close to the
yeah.
city. I think that's it. I think
That
that's
was
all of our
fun.
questions.
If you don't already, you can follow us on all platforms at We're Dan and Sam. Drop some comments below of like some other questions or episodes you want to see.
Throw out a never have I ever.
Never
and
have I ever.
Maybe we'll answer it.
We've done disagree, agree. So
Agree to disagree.
agree to disagree. Like and subscribe to stay updated on everything we're doing and to catch our next episode. We'll see you guys.
Thanks.